What parent can't use a little help trying to get a child to want to listen to them? I had the great opportunity to meet with Vicki Falcone. She works with parents who want to have more peace at home. We begin with an exercise that Vicki uses one-on-one with parents and at speaking events. Watch this.
All right, Donna, for the purpose of this, you're going to be my 3-year-old, so just imagine you're my daughter, and respond as any normal 3-year-old would do in this situation. I'm going to approach you 2 different times. Once as mommy number 1 and once as mommy number 2. Okay. Then I'm just going to check in with you. So the setup is you're sitting on the couch playing with your toys, and I'm going to come in and try to get you motivated to come to the dinner table. Okay, here comes mommy number 1. Sweetie, it's time to eat, sweetie. It's time to eat breakfast. You need to put your toys away. Remember how we talked about?
Can you help me put Spider-Man in here? He can't fit.
Sweetie, it's time to put these away and come eat. Are you listening to me, sweetie? Look at me. Honey, are you listening to me? Sweetie, please put this away. Donna, come on. Put the toy down.
Can you help me put Batman in here, please?
Not right now. Can you see mommy? Come on, hurry up. We need to get going. Here's mommy number 2. Hi.
Hi, Mommy. Can you help me put Spider-Man in here? I can't fit him in.
So, do you know what time it is?
Breakfast time?
Yeah, do you smell the food?
I do.
Yeah. What do you need to do before we eat breakfast?
I'm playing with my toys.
Honey, can you, do you remember our agreement about the toys?
What?
Well, we need to put them away before breakfast time.
Okay. Well, can I just bring it to the table?
Okay. So, which mommy did you prefer?
The second mommy.
And why?
Because that mommy came down to my level, and it was a more calming way to get me to where I needed to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in Parenting Works, that's what we call becoming a walking, talking invitation for cooperation. So a lot of times parents want me to give them tools to get their kids to do something, but if we change the focus to how do I become the invitation for cooperation? How do I become energetically the mom that a child more likely wants to cooperate with? I also did something, one of my favorite parenting tips is to ask questions instead of give commands. So what questions did I ask you the second time?
You said to me, what do we need to do before we have our breakfast?
And what did that cause in you?
Well, it made me feel like you were trying to connect with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you weren't just demanding things from me. You were trying to get me to work with you.
Yeah. The average child hears over 400 commands a day. And that's really discouraging. It's disconnecting, and it does not invite, cooperation and have children want to give their attention to someone who's saying, put your shoes up, come in, don't touch the dog, wash your hands, sit down. Even if they're friendly, too many commands are discouraging. So asking questions is a really effective way to get children thinking, for one thing. And that's what you did. You went, yeah, it's breakfast time. It's time to eat. So the child's thinking instead of being in resistance and much more willing to cooperate when we ask questions instead of give commands.
Mm-hmm. Is there any other tip that you could leave us with for parents to really think about to not only get your child to listen, but to connect as you're talking about with your children?
To want to hear them. So often if a child is upset, we want to make it better or tell them to stop. So if I have, along with my intention of connecting with you, if my intention is to want to hear what's going on for you, my kids would say crazy things. They would say like, I want to have 14 bananas on my cereal. And I'm like, you do? You want 14 bananas on your cereal? And, I'm not going to take this medicine. It tastes bad. And if you can stop that pause and say, I know, it doesn't taste good. So try to enter your child's world and really hear what's going on. Even if you completely agree and you're not going to buy into what they want, can I just for a moment be saying, what do they want? What are they feeling? What's going on with them? Highly, highly connective and effective.
And you can learn more about Vicki at parentingthatworks.net.